On Your Side Weather Deck is sponsored by Montel Construction, your home team.
Welcome back to 13 on Your Side at noon. Meteorologist Samantha Jacks is out on the weather deck. And Sam, we started with some rain, got some rain now, but this is really just the beginning today.
Yeah, this is just the start of it. Right now out on the weather deck, we've got some light to moderate rainfall coming down. I'm not using the umbrella. It's too tricky on the green wall. But if you got the rain jacket, you have the umbrella, you're going to need it into the afternoon hours. And then once the storms arrive, which do have the potential to become strong to severe, that's when we need to be remaining indoors. We all know the saying, when thunder roars, we head indoors. Starting things off with our weather ball, it is currently blinking green as we have no change foreseen in temperatures and additional batches of storms in sight.
The 13 on Your Side weather ball, sponsored by LaFontaine Ford Grand Rapids.
Starting off with a live look at the airport early on this afternoon, you can tell the clouds look heavy, they look thick and dense. Anytime we start to see this, primed up with temperatures sitting in the 50s, and then of course we've got that strong southerly wind, that's fueling our potential for thunderstorm activity into the afternoon hours. In fact, winds right now sustained out of the south at around 8 to 18 miles per hour. We will continue to see winds gusting regardless of our thunderstorm activity, 35 to 45 miles per hour. And then we start to couple in those thunderstorms, and that's where we could potentially see storms reaching the strength of 50 mile per hour wind gusts to even 60 mile per hour wind gusts. Once we reach that 58 mile per hour wind gust strength, that takes it into severe criteria. But as you can see, even without the storm activity, still really breezy outside. This is a current look at our satellite and radar. You can see we've got light rainfall coming down. At this point in time, I'm not seeing any thunder or lightning embedded in these storms, but it's the batch just across the lake. We're talking this line from Madison, Wisconsin, stretching down through Chicago, and then it's going to make its way through portions of Illinois and Indiana, crossing Lake Michigan. As it does so, it's going to enter into our relatively moist, our humid atmosphere, as well as our warm atmosphere, and that's where we could start to see these storms gaining a little bit of strength and gaining some umph to them. 2 p.m. continuing on until around 6 o'clock tonight. That's when our attention is going to be turning to the radar, and we'll be monitoring these storms closely. You can see they kind of come into this band structure. We all know that that means that they have a little bit of strength to them. We're seeing the shades of yellow, orange, red, indicating heavier bursts of rain as well moving in with these storms. I think our strongest potential for us to see severe weather will likely be east of US 131 and the further south and east that you travel, but that's not to say that we're ruling out the potential for severe storms for everybody outside of those areas. I just think they're going to gain a little bit more strength the more ingredients are present the further south and east that you travel in the West Michigan region. This is 7 p.m. tonight, so these are going to race through. Again, we're talking that 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. time frame, and then back underneath dry conditions. After this point in time, we will filter in a cooler air mass, and we'll start to change things back to a little bit of a quieter pattern. In terms of severe thunderstorms, brushing up our knowledge, if a severe thunderstorm warning is to be issued, that means that, again, there's those 58 plus mile per hour wind gusts. That's the most likely impact out of today's storms. There's also the potential for a spin-up tornado today. That remains low on the threshold, but still existent. And then, yeah, the potential for an inch diameter in hail. I'm not looking at this system as a big hail maker by any means. The cloud tops are low, and that typically means the storms themselves don't get enough umph in them to create hail, but can't be ruled out completely. Hour-by-hour forecast extending past today. This low pressure system, it races off to the north and east, and we're left in the wake of this system with a cooler air mass in play for both your Wednesday and Thursday. Clearer skies sink in for your Thursday afternoon, and then we're quiet until Saturday. That's when our next chance for rainfall builds into the forecast Saturday morning. Looks like rain chances though, so maybe just maybe, snowfall chances are behind us. Lakeshore communities today, temperature-wise, upper 50s to low 60s today, with those thunderstorms wrapping up 6-7 o'clock tonight, sun setting just after 8 p.m. Until then, make sure your weather notifications are turned on your phone so that you can make sure you're remaining aware. The rest of your 13 on Your Side 10-day forecast. Not a bad Easter Sunday outlook. Cloudy. Yeah, we could use to improve the sunshine there, but 53 degrees, that'll take it. Other than that, it will be a bit cooler tomorrow in the 40s.